Remember when I said we may have ordered too much food?
We may have ordered too much food.
We may have ordered too much food.
Welcome back to BBB Adventures. If you're new to the channel, welcome. We are Mary Beth, Brentley, and Disco, and our goal is to share our life and adventures in hopes of inspiring others to stay moving and enjoy life. Welcome back to Loop the Lake, our 1,100-mile bike touring adventure around Lake Michigan on our brand new Priority Gemini bikes. Episode 23 of Loop the Lake starts the morning of day 26 after a good night's sleep in cabin number 1 at the Coloma St. Joseph KOA Holiday Park. This episode starts as we prepare to ride the second to the last day of Loop the Lake.
Yeah.
Day 26.
Disco slept good last night.
Our little cabin. Day 26. Waking up in our little cabin. We didn't sleep in these beds. We slept in this one. But I gotta get this woman out of bed. We gotta ride bikes today.
60 miles.
Gotta get going. We gotta get going. I gotta go get my coffee out. Here's our front porch. Yeah, I parked my bike on the front porch. I guess this place shuts down in a few weeks for the season, so they're just winding everything down. Yeah, but yeah, we made coffee this morning. We just got to get stuff packed up and get out of Dodge. KOA has lots of amenities for the kids. It's the end of the season. You know, families aren't really coming this time of year. But I'll bet this place is hopping in the summer. Well, we're riding along a similar road as yesterday where there's these big, beautiful homes right on the lake. Which is nice for them, but it obstructs my view of the lake. There it is, there's the lake. Oh, no, can't see it. Looks like we're coming into a town. I think maybe that's something like Hidden Harbor, or I don't remember what she said. But I'm ready for some breakfast. We were on that busy road for a while, and now we're on the cycleway. I don't know for how long. Just figured out the name of this town we're rolling into is St. Joseph. I didn't know what it was, but now we do. We keep on keeping it on this thing. God, I hate these bumps. There's one of those carousel turn around, turny turn railroad bridges. Those are neat. That place right there where the dogs are in the front. Hopefully they got
table. So as we pulled into St. Joseph, came over the bridge, over the channel that all of these cities along the lake seem to have, I stopped and I googled dog-friendly restaurants, and this restaurant that we're at came up, and so we pedaled over here, and what a gem we found. This place is amazing, isn't it, MB?
Mm-hmm.
It's called
Tosi.
Tosi. It's an Italian cafe, and I'm gonna take you inside and show you the display case. But when I walked in there and looked at the display case of the stuff they have, I just couldn't believe it. And then we ordered way too much food because everything looks so good we wanted to try it. We haven't got the food yet, and the coffee, spectacular. So we're sitting out here enjoying this morning.
This is the coffee is flavored harvest spice. It's very good.
Super good. So I'm gonna take you inside and show you this display case, and you'll know what I mean. Like, how do you decide which one of those things to get? Remember when I said we may have ordered too much food?
We may have ordered too much food.
We may have ordered too much food, but it all looks so good, we just couldn't decide. Plus, we went in separately because the dog couldn't go in, which means we both ordered the same thing. We probably could have split it, but we weren't in there together. Oh, Mary Beth's not.
No.
I ain't splitting that.
I had to get the eggplant lasagna.
Oh, that's this thing.
Eggplant
I'm talking about
lasagna.
this thing. We could have split this thing.
No.
Okay, no splitting. Somebody.
I had to get the eggplant
Somebody's
lasagna.
a PIG.
Yummy.
Okay, Mary Beth, what's this?
Eggplant lasagna. I love eggplant.
And that's a big pile of cheese on top.
Mm-hmm.
How is it?
It's delicious.
It looks really good. And this is broccoli and cauliflower and cheddar frittata. And it is super flavorful. It's delicious. Man, I like this place. Enjoy your lasagna. We had a fantastic breakfast at the Italian cafe. Yummy. So good. The lake is so big. So big. I'll tell you how big it is. It takes 27 days to pedal around it. That's how big it is. Another beautiful road with a bunch of old trees. So cool. This beautiful road next to the 70-mile-an-hour interstate, and man, am I happy I'm nowhere near. I think it's I-64, I don't know what it is, but I'm just happy I'm over here and not fighting those big trucks, not sharing the road with those dudes, because this road is nice, not well traveled, not too much traffic, beautiful trees. The only complaint might be the noise from the freeway as the trucks go barreling by, but man, I'm just happy to be over here. We are about to go across that bridge, over the I-94, and away from the freeway, hopefully. So noisy. So we turned on this road and they're doing construction on this side somewhere. I don't know what they're doing, but they got the 2 lanes of traffic that are supposed to be going south over there. Got to split up bi-directional, which means people can't really pass you. I mean, they can't give you space when they pass. So we're taking our chances and we're riding in the construction area. Seems like a lower risk than riding in a place where people can't pass you safely. So yeah, we're gonna do that as long as we can. But I'm not, if we have to ride over there where there's no shoulder and now people can't give you space to pass, that is going to suck. That worked out.
Yeah. We are going underneath I-94 here. This is our first sign directing us to Chicago. Proof that we are almost done with this ride.
Nice Ford. Very nice. I like the red.
Welcome to Harbert.
Harbert.
Never heard of it.
Well, we've been on this bike path for probably 3 miles. Got us off that busy road. And I think this bike path was unexpected by Kumu because it didn't really, usually it calls these cycleways and stuff, and it didn't recognize it. So, I don't know why. Anyway, we're turning right here from the bike route.
Hi. So when we exited off of, I think it was the Red Arrow Highway cycle path onto this road, there were apples of a variety of colors painted on this roadway with arrows all pointing in this direction. I do believe this is part of the apple cider century route that happened last weekend. And I did the apple cider century, I think in 2012. I think it was 2012 when I did that. Properties here on this road we're on. They're all lakefront properties. If I look real strategically and real hard through the trees, I can see the lake. But these are deep lots on this lakefront. This is the last day we see the lake. Just after we leave Michigan City, we head west, away from the lake, and towards Brewster. I don't know if we've mentioned it yet, but today's the day we go back into Central Time Zone. It's 1:28 right now, but really it's 12:28 based on our destination time zone. So we're doing excellent. We have gone 34 miles of our 59-mile day. And it's technically only 12:30.
As we get close to the Indiana border, the density of cannabis shops is increasing at what appears to be an exponential rate, which leads me to believe that marijuana is not legal in Indiana. People are, you know, coming across the border to get their stuff. Welcome to Indiana! Welcome to Indiana.
Welcome to Indiana!
Supper club? There's a supper club! I want to go to a supper club now. The first city we get to when we leave Michigan is Michigan City. The first city in Indiana is Michigan City. Welcome to Michigan City, Indiana. I miss the Michigan roads already. Big wide shoulders, nice smooth asphalt. Michigan, your governor is doing a great job investing in your infrastructure. Some of the best roads I've cycled on in the whole of the United States. Way to go. Way to go, Michigan. Indiana, pay attention. Brewery. What to do?
Decisions.
Brewery. Oh my God. Shoreline. It's straight ahead?
Yeah.
Straight ahead and on till morning. we find ourselves at the Shoreline Brewing Company, and then this beautiful indoor-outdoor bar. I'm sure in the winter they close these garage doors, but today it is all open to the patio. Mary Beth, what did you order?
A wedge salad.
Imagine that. And I got this bourbon pulled pork, bourbon barrel pulled pork, and some sweet potato waffle fries. So I am excited about this. This pulled pork has coleslaw on it. The coleslaw has cherries in it, very Michigan-y, even though we're in Indiana. But
Clearly.
That's really good. That's really good barbecue sauce. It's a little bit sweet, but also fruity. So it might actually be. I think I read it was cherry barbecue sauce or something. I don't know, but you can definitely get the fruity flavor, and it's on a pretzel roll. So it's delicious. As soon as Mary Beth's done cutting up her wedge, de-wedging it, we're gonna go ahead and eat this and then decide what we're gonna do. We're not very far from our accommodations for the evening, so now we gained an hour today, so we don't have to be in a big fat hurry, do we? It says we're supposed to be in that bike lane, but it's all closed off. Oh, you can get to it. Look how good Mary Beth is at riding her bike. She's like a professional. Look at her. Woo! So good. She makes her feet go up and down and the bike goes forward. So good.
We're riding next to the South Shore rail line, and we rode next to the South Shore rail line, a new spur on day one. They were still constructing it. This is the main line that goes from Chicago to South Bend, Indiana. And we're going to be next to this for just a few more miles, a couple more miles. And we see a headlight down the road, down the way. We hope it's a passenger rail and not a freight rail. I have taken this rail line a couple of times from Chicago to South Bend.
Oh, that's definitely a passenger line. Oh yeah, it's coming. I'm gonna stop. This is a good spot right here.
That was fun. The South Shore line.
Well, we're on this road for another two and a half miles or so. There's no shoulder, but it's not super busy. So we ride out here in the lane where it's smooth. And then when Mary Beth sees a car or my radar sees a car, we scooch over to the shoulder, let them pass, and then out to the smooth. That's why I like the radar. I can see cars coming without looking. There is a national park here that I didn't know about. Indiana Dunes National Park. Indiana Dunes. I didn't know anything about Indiana Dunes National Park. Wasn't one of the national parks on my radar. Yeah, probably because sandy. Busy US 12 onto this county road, which is much more peaceful, but also in a lot worse shape. It's a bumpy road.
It's like it's moved out up ahead.
Yeah, it's got some new road ahead, people. And then, in 0.7 miles, we're doing something. We're turning. But we are really close. We are 2 miles from camp.
Hotel.
Well, that's camp for the night.
I think I just saw Indiana State Herd.
What is that?
Cardinal.
You saw a red one or
Mother.
an ugly one?
Female.
I like the red ones.
And the males.
The red ones.
I like them both.
I like the red ones. Exciting. Here we are at the No-Tell Motel.
Holiday Inn.
Holiday
It's
Inn.
not a Holiday Inn.
Holiday in my ass.
Huh?
Holiday in my ass.
Isn't that what the next lyric of that song?
Oh, maybe.
Motel, motel, holiday.
Oh, it is. You're right. Well, we walked over to a Mexican place that's 2 blocks from the hotel, and we brought the camera, but then turned it on. But I had a taco salad. Mary Beth had enchiladas mole and a margarita, and I had a beer. And how was it?
It was awesome. And I'm saving half for breakfast.
She's gonna have a mole breakfast.
Yes.
And Disco got a little chicken for my chicken, didn't you, buddy? But we're gonna finish these beers and margarita, and we're gonna waddle our Mexican food stuffed butts back to the hotel.
I can't eat them.
And likely gonna watch a little, they got smart TVs in the hotel, which I love, because then we can cast some YouTube. So we're gonna watch some of our YouTube friends and then go sleep. Which is, this is gonna be the end of day 26.
Thanks for watching.
Enjoy the ride.
Wear a helmet.